what's going on, you guys? Now, this is not going to be a dally type video. We're going to get right to it. We're starting an Overland Bound 1 nuts and bolts series. I'll do this every once in a while. Overland Bound 1, or OB1, is our app that supports our member community, and we change and update it all the time. There's a lot to it. So if I put it over on the website on a page on how to use it, y'all wouldn't watch it. You wouldn't go there, you know that. So we'll do some videos and show you how to use certain aspects of the app that are cool. So we'll do it every once in a while. They'll only be like 5 minutes a piece, something like that, and it'll give you a better idea on how to use the OB1 app with your Overland Bound membership. All right, let's get right to it. Today we are talking about public and private locations. When you add a location to the OB1 app, you can choose to share it with the community or keep it private. If you feel like it's a really sensitive area, you don't want a lot of people going there, maybe it's something that you just want to share with your friends but keep track of, something that you found, then you can mark it as a private location. Another way you could use that is to identify areas that need to be cleaned up or maintained before they can have visitors there. Maybe somebody's gone out there and they've left a pile of trash or something. You could set a private location that you would see to follow back on. You could tell the Overland Bound community about it, and then we'd get out there and clean it up. All right, so without further ado, let's look at how you set a private versus public location. I'm going to start up the app here. All right, so first of all, once you get into the app, everything to do with adding locations goes to the map, and the app is broken up into forums and communication, including messages. Events, which is our rally point events. You can plan a trip or create an event, meetup, whatever you'd like to do. And then the map, which is the resource map. That's where all of this is. Now, I have filters applied. I'm going to not apply filters. I'm going to select all so that we see all of the locations on the map. All right? Now, the first thing is that you're going to add a location. You're somewhere and you're like, hey, this is a cool spot. I want to add this location. What you would do is you just hit the plus button, boom, and then you would select a location type. I'm going to say, let's do a national park. All right? So let's set that. And then the dialog box is going to change to have all the appropriate features for a national park. It's different depending on what you choose. We're going to say that it's a natural park. There's no fee. It's always open. There are no toilets. There are no showers. Dispersed camping. And I'm just selecting things. You guys get the point. Natural source. Dump station, no. Pets, yes, but they have to be on a leash if they're in a national park. And Wi-Fi, not sure. Now we'll add a little picture here. Go into some of my favorite photos. This old chestnut right here, that's a good one. Me freezing in Utah. All right, we're going to choose that one. Give the location a title. Great spot. This is riveting. Don't pretend like you're bored. This is important information. All right, so it's a great spot. Clearly, this is just temporary description. Burr. All right, and then my rating, I'm going to call that a 5-star. Nah, heck, that was out in Utah. That's a 5-star location. Now you can see the icon, verifies which type of location that you're adding, and you can expand this map and you can get into the details and drag this pin around to get as close as you can, right? Okay, there it is. That's the location. It copies the GPS coordinates in there automatically, and now, right to it, this is the important thing. You're going to choose private or public location. If you want to make it private, then you just say private. Now it's private. You agree, and you hit create. Now, all of our locations, you'll see it says submitted successfully for review. That's because all of our locations that are added to the map, we hold to a high degree of standards. We review them. We actually review the locations before they appear on the map. So it takes about 24 hours. So you won't see it while we're talking in this video, but we would go in there, we would look at it, and we'd go, cool, man. It looks like a valid resource type, all right? And then we'd approve it, you'd see it. Okay, now let me show you how you access your private or public locations. First of all, you get onto the home page, and we've got this slide out menu. Gives you access to all these cool things. Slide out menu, and then you see under map, it says My Locations. If you click that button, boom, it'll go to the map, and it will filter automatically for your locations. And that's why that icon that looks like the funnel, the filter, is yellow. It says you do have filters applied, all right? So if I look in here, you'll see My Locations is turned on, and it says all. Now, if you just want to see your private locations, then you would click there and you would say private only. And now it's only going to show private locations. Nobody else can see those locations that you have added. And then you could further drill down to the different location types. But that's what we're going to do. I'm going to say apply the filter, and guess what? You're not going to see anything, because when I add locations, I make my locations public. I want other people to share, to know that they're there. I have a high confidence in the Overland Bound community to go out there and responsibly utilize our public lands. You guys are responsible. I put it out there so that you guys can see it mostly, especially things like trusted mechanic. Come on, that's something to share. All right, so now what I'm going to do is under filter, I'm going to say My Locations, and I'm going to say all. Now what that means is that these are locations that you have added, right? So whether you've added them as a public location or a private location, it's all the locations that you personally have added, but they may or may not be private. So now when I say apply filter, you'll see I've got some icons on there. These are all of the locations that I have added personally. Okay? And that's how that works. All right, guys, that's about it. The app is available, as always, in the iOS and Android store. It supports our members. There's free access to the app. You can talk to our members using the community and forum features. If you want more of the in-depth mapping features, and we add mapping features all the time, then become an Overland Bound member. We'd love to have you as part of the crew. All right, that is it for today. Till next time, outfit, explore. We'll see you out there on the trail.